Hi, B. Happy New Year's Eve. Hope you're doing well. We just left Mary's, and I think she's wrapping up. So, yeah. So, looking forward to a couple hours with y'all today. I did post a link. It didn't pin. I'm not sure. Maybe if one of the mods come in, they can pin it. It won't pin for me here. I don't know why. I tried to pin it. But that top link right here, there's the blog link to Mama for Jeanne. And she has all the streamers there. So if everybody wants to know, there it is right there. It's at the very top. I posted it at the very top. And there, that's it right there. So if you want to see all the streamers and links, there's Mama Four's Jeanne's link. So let's see. Colleen, hey there, preppy crafty girl, Jonna. Hi, Dawn, Diane, Vanessa, Pamela, Arlene. Hi, guys. Hi, sick girl. I'm sure I'm probably missing people. I want to catch everybody coming in. We just left Mary's. Mary's been streaming for, I don't know, I guess close to 3 hours. And hi, Patty, Dee, Elise, Anne, Brenda B, Maseki. Who else? So if I miss saying hi to you, I'm just trying to catch everybody. And thank you. Thank you, Jonna. So at the very top of the chat, and I'll post it again here and there, or maybe one of the mods when they come in can pin it at the top. So I got a link to Jeannie's blog with all the streamers. So if y'all missed over at Mary's this morning, she started us off. She was making a zine. Hi, Raquel, C&P, Debbie Bruce. There's Pacola. Pacola, if you want to see if you can pin this, there's Jeannie's blog list right there. Hi, Honey Popo. Who else? If you can pin it. If you can't, no problem. But there's the link, Pacola. So I tried to pin it. I couldn't. So I don't know why. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Whispering Cauldron. It's Carol, right? Carol. Yeah. TMT Carol. Connie. I couldn't pin it. I don't know why. I click on it. There's no place to pin it. I don't see a pin spot. Pacola. There's no option for me to pin it on StreamYard here. I don't know. I did go to the 3 dots. On the 3 dots, let me go over there again. Let me find it again. Where did I put it? Here it is. Okay, so on the 3 dots, wait a minute. I have, oh, there it is. No, no, it says put user in timeout and block user. Those are the 2 options that I have, Pacola. On the 3 dots, put user in timeout and block user. Those are my only options on the 3 dots. So, yeah, for whatever reason, that's not an option for me. So, yeah. I clicked on the comment. It doesn't pin it at the top, Hottie Popo. All it does is put it in here. It just puts it at the bottom. It doesn't pin it to the top. I'm talking about the top of the chat. Oh, you have to be in YouTube to do it. Okay, well, I'm not in YouTube, so yeah, I'm in a StreamYard, Pacola. So it's okay. We'll make sure everybody knows where to go after the show. And we'll pin, and you can post it as often as you want, Pacola. Let me get a sip of juice here. Okay, so hi, Julie Topaz. Happy Fabulous Friday. Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for another year of creative inspiration. Thank you so much, Julie. Thank you. Hi, Riri, 3G Brenda, Teresa Peterman. Hi, Teresa. Good to see you. Karen Merritt. I know I'm probably missing people coming in. Carol C. Vanessa. I said hi to Arlene. Kitty Jeanne. Terry Brett. So anybody else I missed? There's Janet. I don't want it to be on the screen, Janet. It takes up too much room. I don't want it to stay on the screen. Yeah. So yeah, my name annoys me as it is. It's big enough. I don't want it across the screen. So okay, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So we have plenty of time. Well, we got 2 hours. We only have 2 hours, and then next is Colleen. Is it at your channel, Colleen, or Kathy's? Which channel is it at next, Kathy? I mean, Colleen. Is it at yours or is it Kathy's next? So let's see. Dottie, Richie, Riri. Let's see. Mary Lou, Miss Christian. So it's at Kathy Berg's channel. Okay. So if you want to post a link to Kathy's channel, Picola, or just keep, we can just post, what do you call it? Jeannie's blog link. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. This is my plan for the new year is color. So we're going to do color throughout the year and in different ways. Now, I'm not going to say this is going to be the only way we're going to do it throughout the new year. Oh, also a couple other things. Put if you're talking to me, put it in caps, and also make sure you have live chat clicked at the top. Live chat. So we're going to do a giveaway. We'll do. I'm going to give away some of these mini comp books. I'll do 1 international and 2 states, 2 US and 1 international, and we'll do that after a while. So make sure you have live chat selected at the top. Okay, and make sure your little wheel is set to 1080p or at least 720. So, because I am streaming in 1080 on StreamYard. Let's see, what else? Is that all I got? Is that all I got to information? Hi, sister. Oh, let's see. Oh, thanks, Tina. So, oh, thanks, Vanessa. I said, don't forget the thumbs up. Thanks, guys. Well, hope y'all are having a good, happy new year. We're going to have a positive couple hours. So, let's keep the chat positive. And, oh, thank you, Dee. Thank you for inspiring. Oh, thank you for inspiring me this year. I love watching your channel. Well, thank you, Dee. And thanks all of you that have supported the channel throughout the year. I really appreciate it. And I hope y'all have enjoyed the content. And have got some inspiration, some ideas, some Society of Idea Collectors ideas, and we'll hope to keep going. We're going to go into our 12th year of streaming, and well, we just turned into 11, so a couple months ago. So, but we're going to head into our 12th year of streaming with color. So I hope everybody will stick around for the new year of color. That's what I plan on doing. And so I got a few ideas and then different ways to do them. So hopefully everybody will be inspired. Again, let's go ahead and get crack-a-lacking because we only have a couple hours and I want to try to get as much done as we can. Most days I can go 3, 4, Wednesday I could even go longer. And speaking of when I stream every Monday and Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern. And today's usually not my stream day. We're doing the Stream-A-Thon. And thank you, Mary RTA, for all the work to put it all together this year. And thanks, Devin. Hi, Flo. And that sounds funny. Hi, Flo. Hi, Flo. So anyway, okay. So I'm going to show 3 different ways to collect color. And I'm not really sure which one to start on first, but because I do a lot of collage, I'll show this one first. And when we work on something, I will zoom in. Right now, I just want to kind of give y'all an overall picture of what we're going to do. So I'm going to work in this. I've already done some in this book as far as just collaging in this book. but I just thought I'd go ahead and keep using this one for my colors of collage. So what I've done is in different books, I just use, these are just some labels. You can use tabs. You can make your own little tabs. You can just put a color swatch. You can use paint swatches that you get and fold them over and make tabs. You can just make you a color tab in any and all of these different books. So these are the colors that they're very, just the basic colors. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Well, if you count just, I'm going to have 2 different shades of green. I have green, olive green, lime green. Now blue, light blue, turquoise, gray, tan and brown, black and white. So I'm going to have these colors. So if you want to do them in a little sketchbook, a comp book, a big sketchbook, I'm also going to show you how to do it in my TN, you know, in my Travelers oversized. It's not a it's the wider one, but you can do it in any size of your journals. And then in the comp book, I'm going to do the collaging. So this is how I'm going to break it down. I got these colors. You can add more. You can have less. You can have as many colors as you want to do, and do, you know, as much of these different ideas as you want. I'm going to try to do all of them off and on throughout the year, but I want to just give you a start. If y'all have any questions, put them in caps. Hi, Patricia, Sylvie, anybody else I missed coming in. All right, so I'll probably go ahead and glue this collage down. Just, y'all know how I do collage. It's not new, but I'm going to show you how I can use it and paint it. Now, in the collage, I'll paint. In the sketchbook, I'll probably paint and use other mediums. In this book here, let me just go ahead and show that, because I've been working in this one. I've been working in this one the last couple weeks. So what I did is I have all these, I have 9 different books in here, inserts in this book, and I have them all just connected together. You string them together, and then you use the string to string them together. And you just, if you don't know how to do this, we can do that later to show you how to add. This book, I think, has 4 strings. I think this book has 4 strings, and I have 9 books in here. So what I've done in the last few streams, and let me go ahead and I'll zoom in here one, is worked at doing a little bit more simple, negative space, a little bit of journaling, and you would like to see it. Okay, Colleen, we'll see how much. If we have time today, I'll show it. If not, I'll show it on Monday. And so it's kind of simple, and then I've got some pages set up, ready. They're ready to journal on, write on, note take on. I'm going to do words in this section, words, definitions, and just my comments, my thoughts on words, a word. Thank you, Charlie, for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Thanks for supporting the channel, and thanks for being here. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hi, Scoobs. Hi, Dawn. Anybody else I missed? I know I'm going to miss people coming in and out, but I'm going to kind of try to go a little fast so we can get 2 hours worth squeezed in. So here's where I've done one on seeds are thoughts. And I have the little quote over here, thoughts are seeds, you choose what to grow. So I have that over there. I have a little definition of seed here, seeds, thoughts, and kind of simple. It's very simple, but these are just the start. These are just my setup pages. I like to have pages ready to continuously work in. So like I don't even have a word picked out for this one yet, but I'm starting to, you know, get the base in. That way, when I want to do some journaling, writing, definitions, and I've been writing in this one with my fountain pen. Let me get that out here. I've been writing with my fountain pen in here because it writes really little. If I can find it in my bag here. It writes very tiny, and that's what I want to do. So, so I'm going to show you all these different ways to do it. So you can pick which ones you like, which ones you know, want to try, and you can try it in a comp book. Again, these are just those little inserts for your TN. Okay, so whatever size, Midori, Traveler, whatever size they are. But I've been using a fountain pen to write in it because it's very little. I've also been stamping, like, let me go back to the seed one here. This is stamping. So I have a couple of stamp sets pulled out. And so you can stamp, you can, in this case, I'm not, in this particular book and in this booklet, in this one, I'm not putting paint. Okay, I'm not painting or collaging in here. I'm just gluing, stuff down. But I'm not collaging like with wet medium. Thank you, Riri, so much for the super chat. Happy New Year to you too. Woohoo! Thanks, Riri. I appreciate that. Thanks, guys. And so I have things set up and ready to put, and it doesn't have to match. Like this doesn't have to be mushroom. This can be anything I want it to be, right? It's just the decoration, but I want a lot of negative space. So there won't be a lot of stenciling and painting or anything like that in this one. That's going to be for these over here. So these books in this journal do not have wet medium in it. And I can't say it's not going to have absolutely none. I may, do a swatch or something. But the plan is just to have this whole book be this kind of thing. So let me just keep flipping through here to show you what I've done in this one. I showed this last week. We've been working in this one for a couple of episodes on my show and on my regular stream. So here's another stamping and a couple more. Here's some categories of coffee. So I'm going to write about coffee on this page. And I had these little stickers that just had different coffee on it. It worked. Some tickets. I have, Colleen, I'll have to show. I don't know if Colleen, do you have these? Colleen usually has everything. But these are tickets of all different kinds of, they're just called Years Corridor. And there's tons in each one. I'm not sure how much is in each one, how many, but there's just strips and strips of tickets. So that's what these are right here. These two right here. The coffee are stickers. I don't remember where they're from. But anyway, I got to entice Colleen every now and then because she does it to me. She enables me all the time. Okay. So, so again, I just have some starter pages. I just have some vintage paper just kind of glued down and just some different things stuck on here. This one is about sound, harmonics, acoustics. So that's what this one is. And so I just have little things started and I'll go and work on them as I want in this section. Remember, I got 9 of these in here. So I can have 9 different projects, 9 different ideas. And if you don't want to keep something like this, you can keep composition books. You can get them in colors, which I'm going to show how I have some in the colors, but I'm not going to get all in the weeds on having a color cover for every color. I just want you to know that you can just have a regular comp book. You could just paint this right here yellow, right? Just have a regular comp book, paint that yellow, and then you have one for yellow. If you have that much ambition to keep a comp book for every color. I'm not saying I'm going to do that. I do have quite a few of them to do that if I want, but we'll see how that goes. But just FYI, for the projects I'm going to show today, you can just have a regular comp book, color it yellow right there, and then that could be your yellow one. Or tab it. I'll show you the sketchbook here. Or you can just tab, and I just started one here. You can just put your stickers, tabs, or paint chips sticking out to show your color. This is where I started my list of things. This is where I'm going to sketch, doodle, draw, combine, and do sketching of colors in this one. So we're not to that one yet, though. So I'm trying to keep it all, going kind of systematically here so we can get it all talked about. All right. So back to this one. If y'all get confused, just raise your hand. All right. So I'm just showing you the one that I've shown, and here's an idea, definition of an idea, and just a little layout. And I have lots of room here to write. See, I can still write in all this space, and just filling in the negative space with writing with the small writing, it still retains it still retains its negative space look by having just the writing in those spots. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly flip through the rest of this one. I think I have something on every page. So here's my science one. Here's just some, so far it's just a pink, and then there's the end. So that's that whole insert right there. It's attached with the elastic. So what I've done for today is I did one book. I did one booklet. That one's my space. Let me get over here. There we go. Let me pin these together because they're thick. I can take it out, but I probably will work on it, but I just wanted to show y'all that it's all in this book. All right, so now I have this one, which I will take out because it'll be easier just to work on and show you. Okay, I'll just leave that. All right, so this booklet's going to be my color. So now let me just go ahead and move this off the table. Okay. Trying to squeeze it all in kind of quick. We're getting scientific. Okay, so and I just pulled, here's some of the things I pulled to start a page with yellow. Now, you don't have to do it in order. I have yellow, orange, red, purple, pink, greens, blues. You know, I have it like that. But you can do them any cut way you want. I have these stickers, and I have different stickers. I have some are dots, some are little rectangles, and I just put them as tabs. You can use paint chips. You can make your own little tabs. You don't have to have any tabs. You could just run some paint down the side, just a strip or a strip of paper down the side, just so you can find your colors easier, right? So, so this one is, I just put the colors in the beginning here, and we're gonna work on a yellow page here in a minute. Then I got the collage, and the collage one is going to be done in, I already have started this one on previous shows where I've done some collaging in it. It's not color coded, so to speak, but it's just collages that I've already started on and worked on in here. So I just thought I'm just going to continue using this one for the rest of the colors. Oh, thank you, Lynette. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Good grief, girl. Girl, thank you so much for supporting the channel. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of y'all that support the channel throughout the year. Thank you so much. That'll about cover my shipping for an international book, Lynette. Just kidding. Just kidding. Don't email me, anybody. Thank you, Lynette. I appreciate that. And everybody else is saying thank you as well. Okay, so I am going to collage in this one, and I just have a few yellow things chosen to show you, know, to do a yellow page. We'll see how much time we have. And again, you can use your composition books. You don't have to have like a yellow one, an orange one, a pink one. You know, you don't have to have a different color for every one. You can just have one and do the tabs, or just however you want to organize it so you can find your color. Now, you can do different things. A lot of girls that do glue books, I remember Shannon Green used to do like complete glue books of color. So if you like just doing glue books and that's it, well then, you know, just do a glue book of all the colors that you like. Tab it. You know, however you want to organize it so that you can just do glue books. Okay, I'm going to do mine as sketchbooks. Now, this one I just showed, I started painting some in it just to show you, but I'm probably going to do my sketching of colors in this book. So to start that out, I would start, like, for instance, here I got yellow, and I started writing down things that are yellow. I have lemon, banana, corn, the inside of a pineapple, hard hat, a bee, canary, a rubber duck, rain boots. And trust me, I've got hundreds of lists of things. I'm trying to kind of keep it simple to start. So what I'll do in this book for sketching is I will just get this brush damp. In my sketchbook, I'm going to have I'll have some paint, some sketches, and I'm going to draw and paint and sketch on top of just some paint. Now, you don't have to do this if you don't like paint, you don't like messy, you don't have to do this, okay? I'm just going to have one section of my sketchbook. Let me get a little bit of water on that. I'm going to have one section of my sketchbook to paint and draw on. So like if I want to draw, if I have this done on every color and I want to draw a canary, all I need is a pencil or a pen. I can just draw right on top of this and start sketching. Okay, that's what I'm going to do in this book. But again, you don't have to have a sketchbook. You can do the same thing in a composition book, right? And I'll probably use both throughout the year just to give y'all examples. So you can see here, if you want to do any sketching or drawing and you want to do yellow, then you can just do it in a comp book. You don't have to have a sketchbook. I just happen to have, a lot of sketchbooks, so I'm going to use them. So I have a little list here. We'll see how much time we have. Maybe we'll throw a canary on here. Okay, so there's that way. And again, you can do glue books if you want to just do a glue book with color. I'm more apt to do collaging. Okay, I'm going to do more collaging than just gluing random things. I'll do a little scene or something. You can see here I got a little cat. I got something I cut out to get started on. And if you haven't seen me do collage, I've got probably a few hundred videos on abandoned, altered books, collage, mixed media. So if you want to, if we don't get to the collage, we probably will. I'm trying to kind of get through this. And then we'll go back and go through some different options of these options as we go. Again, if you have any questions, I'm first trying to set the scene, and then, to get your juices flowing, get the ideas rolling. Oh, juices flowing, ideas rolling. I got to write that down. Juices flowing, ideas rolling. See, this is how I put stuff in my Society of Idea Collector. I write stuff down. I keep Post-it notes handy. Okay, so there is that. Now, this is not one of the three ways, because that's two. This is way two. The first way is either a comp book or a sketchbook to do drawing or gluing, whichever one you like to do more of. Not everybody likes to glue. Not everybody likes to draw. So you can have those comp book and sketchbook. That's one way to collect color. The second way to collect color is collaging. And again, I'm going to give away some of these books. You don't have to use it for collage. You can use if you win one of these, you can do your drawing, your TN type stuff in it. You can do whatever you want. Oh, thank you, Anne, for the $19.99 super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thanks, guys that support the channel. I really appreciate it so much. So thank you so much. And Flo's one of the most encouraging. She's always, I know she hadn't been around as much lately, and I'm not sure why, but I'm glad to see the last few days, Flo. Hope you're doing well. But Flo's one of the most encouraging people. Flo, Arlene, Carla, some of the ones that I see at all different streamers, they're so encouraging, and I appreciate that too. Hi, Nettie. Nettie, did I see it was your birthday today? Happy birthday, Nettie, I think. Hi, G. Good to see you. Michelle, FG. Who else? Hi, Mary. Mary's popping in. And again, Mary's the one that organized the hop this year for the Stream-A-Thon, and it's going to go like for 2 full days, guys. It's going all night tonight, all into Saturday. So and again, here is, let me do my cut and paste here. There's Jeanne Mama 4's link to her blog, where you can find, let me click on it myself so you can see, that is where you'll find the list of all the streamers through Saturday. Okay, so it's 2 hours, 2 here, 2 there, 2 there. Colleen and Kathy Berger up next on Kathy's channel. And everybody will go for 2 hours. Mary's filling in a couple of hour spots here and there. Janet Young, our mod Janet, she will be streaming tonight at 11:30 to 1:30 a.m. So she'll be ringing in the new year on the East Coast here. So y'all keep her sober. No, just kidding. Just kidding. We kid a lot here. Don't, Hi, Juanita. Hi, Juanita. How you doing? Good to see you. She's my little foot, Juanita. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. All right, so I got my paint, my glue brush, and my matte medium ready to glue this, and then do some painting on it. So we got that. I also want to show you and remind you that if you're going to do any kind of little journals, now I don't want to get these too bulky. In my Oh, thank you, Linda Patrick, for the super sticker. Thank you so much for the $50 super sticker. Y'all are so generous and so encouraging. And I hope y'all are going to be inspired and do some color this coming year. And we'll make it a colorful year and a happy new year and a happy inspiration arting year. So I hope that'll happen for all of us. Okay. Thank you so much, Linda. I appreciate that so much. And everybody flow and everybody's going, thank you, Pacola, thank you. Everybody's so inspiring and kind in the chat. Okay, so yeah, so here we go. Let me try to keep rolling here because I'll get in the weeds in chat. So whether or not you do any kind of a travelers, a Midori, or whatever size you do, if you do this, I don't want to get that really more bulky, as bulky as it can be. Oh, thank you, Linda. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. Okay, so you can use, I kind of pulled a few little things that you can use. Like if you have some ribbon, you can use your washi tapes. I just pulled a couple thin ones here, but just for some samples here, you can use your washi tapes. You can use little pieces of fabric. Again, now I did pull one piece of this Kantha. I think this is Kantha cloth from India. I buy these from her name just slipped my mind. Starts with an L. Sorry, guys. I'll think of it in a minute. But anyway, I just pulled this. Now, this is a little thicker. So if you do something like this, you don't want to do too many thick ones like this because it will bulk up. Unless if you're not putting your book in in the traveler's setup, then it doesn't matter if this gets as bulky as it could get, right? So, hi, Rachel. Anybody else? I'm sure I'm missing people coming in. All right, so we're going to set this up, and I pulled a bunch of little papers and stickers and tabs. Here's some more stickers, and this is some collage fodder. I'll put that back over there. Some more ribbon, some little butterfly stickers, Post-it note tabs that are yellow. Let's see what else. I have a little yellow pressed. It's a faux flower. It's a plastic flower, but you can use real flowers too. This one is just from a pack of flowers. I'm going to use that. And then I have some rub-ons here. I have some rub-ons. I have just a piece of scrapbook paper. And so I just have a little bit of everything here to work on a page. All right, so we can work on a page here. I'll probably just title this one Yellow, just to make it simple for the demo. Okay. Oh, you too, G. Thank you for stopping in. Happy 2022, G. Thank you. So we're going to do that. So, you know what? I think I'll go ahead and I'll glue this down in the little mini comp book first. So this can kind of set up a little bit, and then I can come back and add some paint and some stuff to it. Then we'll go on to this one. I know I'm kind of talking fast and hurrying because I do want to get as much of this information in. Although it's, we're going to continue it on Monday. We'll talk about it more on Monday, next week, and throughout the year. So if you have any questions, put it in the comments later, or just catch us next week when we're going to talk more about it. Okay. The other thing that I did was made up these little cards. Y'all know maybe about a month ago, I organized some of my ATCs and my art cards and my inchies, and I had a lot of these little cards, right? So I just started making some little you can call them prompt cards if you want. So if you want to do a yellow page and you go, I'm not sure what I want to do. I don't know what I want to draw. I don't know, if you don't know what to do, then you can make your own little prompt cards, right? So I have egg yolk, rain boots. Some of these are the same ones that I listed. Some are extras. Measuring tape, the rubber duck, and all it is just a little square of color with a Sharpie. Not a Sharpie. The super tip water-based markers, the kids markers, canary, a bee, sunflowers, a hard hat, pineapple, corn, banana, lemon. So these are some ideas for you to draw for your yellow, right? Whether you draw it in your comp book, your sketchbook, your TN. Oh, thank you, Darlene. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. I appreciate everybody goes, thank you. Thank you so much. I'll try to catch them all, guys. I don't want to miss a super sticker because that's so generous and thoughtful of you guys, and I don't want to miss it. I am my computer is like maybe 2 feet away from me, right here to the side, so I see the chat right next to me on the right. So thank you so much, guys. So there's this, and I won't go through all these now. We'll be doing this later on, but just to show you what you can do, okay? This is just going to show you what you can do with all our color ideas. And again, this should cover whether you just like to glue book, collage, draw and paint, and sketch, whether you like just doing TNs and inserts and journaling, okay, like journaling and planning type thing. If you like to do that, then we're going to cover that. So it's like any and all of the ways that you can collect color. I picked the 3, the sketching and drawing, and if you want to say glue booking, then the journaling type here that we're going to do this page, and then the collaging. And again, you can make your own cards. They don't have to be this size. It can be any size. It can be index cards. You don't even have to make cards. You can just list it like I did in the sketchbook. I just started listing everything. But what's kind of nice about having some cards is you can combine colors. Like if you want to do something yellow and orange, well, then take the yellow and orange cards together and mix them up and pick something from that. So you can, reinvent things that you might not have thought of. Because, in the Society of Idea Collectors, we do a lot of listing, recombining, mind mapping. And so all that can be combined with this too. This just now based on color this time. Okay. Is this making sense? Please tell me if this is making sense to everybody while I take a sip of juice. And is there anything that I've said that's confusing? Because I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm just going to go ahead and glue these down with my matte medium. I did pull some wax paper to put behind the pages because you don't want to glue your pages together. Let me know if you have any questions or any comments that I might have missed something. I'm trying to cover a lot in 2 hours. And we usually cover a lot in 3 or 4. Okay. All right. So I'm going to just get out a little bit of this one's almost empty. So normally I just pour this out into a little tray, and I do not recommend you digging it out of the bottle, but this one's almost empty. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. But anytime you use, and I just use golden matte medium, you can get this in different sizes. But anytime you use this or any kind of, look at all that around there that's crusted up. That would have shut this jar many times over. But I put a baggie over the top before I put the lid down. Okay, so here we go. So now I'm just going to go ahead and take my pieces. This is a piece of a calendar, and I'm just going to start laying it down. And I put the matte medium. Let's go ahead and zoom in one, I think. Yeah, let's see. I put the matte medium down on the base, on the back of what I'm gluing, and over the top. And then after I do that, and this is thin paper, but it's fine if you let it dry, mash it down with the card. Okay. If it wrinkles a little by the time you do the back side, the front side, put paint and whatever else on it, it'll be fine. Okay, so I'm going to start with that. Let's go over here on this side. And again, I'll put some here, put it on the back, put it on the page, over the top. But I have tons and tons of collage videos. So if I'm rushing through this one, have no fear. There's plenty of collage videos. All right, so now I think I'll take this sunflower. Put that down. Okay, if y'all have any questions on the hop, or again, I will put, let me copy and paste the link there. That's to Jeanne, Mama Four's blog, where she has everything listed, all the streamers listed, and the links to their channels. Okay, so after I do this, I will let it sit for a minute, and I can also dry it with a heat gun, and then we can go in here and paint, add stickers and different things, make a little scene, have a party. So I hope everybody's going to enjoy the Stream-A-Thon all day today and into tomorrow. So I think I am going to put this little guy here, just kind of, hey. And I had this other little paint square here just to have a little more something there. And let's go ahead and mash this down. Yeah, party cat. I'm going to put this watch part over here on the sunflower. Sunflower's coming out of the thyme. And let's see what else. I have a little bee here. I'm not sure if this bee, what I stamped that bee with. I don't know if I stamped him with a waterproof ink or not, but we're gonna try without smearing them. That's one thing you do have to be aware of when you do collage, is if things are movable, like water-based markers or anything like that, you try to go over it with matte medium, and you're going to move that color, right? So, all right. So I got the start here. I don't think I'm going to use this. Maybe I'll use it in the book. Okay. So now let me take and clean my brush off here, and I will put this back in the water for now. I'm going to put my baggy thing back over the top. There's just a little bit left in here, and then put the jar, the lid on, because otherwise you're going to glue that to the jar, and trust me, you can't get it back apart. All right, so let's clean up some of this and remove this. Get a fresh baby wipe. And see if there's any questions. We good? I'm going to try to wipe some of the matte medium off of my hands, because it does stick, and if it gets on your fingernail like my polish, I'll have to take this polish off later, which is fine, but you just be aware it is hard to get off. All right, so now I'm going to remove the wax paper here. Save that. It'll be good for the next time we work in this book. Set it aside. Set this aside to set up for a little bit, and we'll come back to it and paint in a scene. All right, I'm going to try to get as many things done as possible. All right, let me open this blinds there, and then some white. Okay, so again, collect your, wherever you want to collect it, in your sketchbook, your comp book, your mini comp book, your TNs. Just at least make you a list. Make you a list of all the colors, whether you swatch paint it, whether you just cut it out of some, scrapbook paper, whether you use a paint chip. Just have a list of your colors. I'm keeping them very, you can see they're just your basic colors. No, not well, other than maybe olive green. They're just very, simple colors: yellow, orange, red, purple, and that could be light purple, dark purple, pink, 3 shades of green, 2 shades of blue, and a turquoise. That's really not that turquoise, but I'm probably going to do turquoise, gray, browns and tans, and blacks and whites. And so that's going to be my list of colors. Very simple. You can add more if you want. If you want to have 50 colors and all the shades of the rainbow in your books, then that's fine. You do whatever you want. But I just want you to get started doing something with the colors, right? Okay, so now back into the little TN. I have this little piece of Kantha cloth there from India, and I'm trying to think of her. I don't know why her name is just totally slipped my mind. Amore Fabriques. Amore Fabriques is her Etsy channel where I buy this stuff from, the fabrics from India, like this one. But for some reason, I know it starts with an L, and I cannot think of her name. But anyway, it'll come to me. I got all this on my mind, all these different projects on my mind. Yeah, I thought I would do a yellow one and maybe start a red one, just so you can see how I pick things. Again, guys, I know we're not going to complete a lot of projects because we only have 2 hours and we're trying to get the idea out there, right? This is what we're going to be doing in 2022 is I want to concentrate on a color theme whenever we do a project, whether it's collage, sketching, drawing. I probably won't have a glue book, but if you like glue books, do you a glue book, whatever way you want to collect color. Okay. All right. So let's just see here how I want to maybe lay this out, and I'll probably do the word yellow. So maybe I'll stamp that out first. Here I have a piece of parchment here. Let's go ahead and I just kind of pile all this up here. Move the stickers over to the side. I'm going to move the paint to the side because I'm not using paint. And some of the little things that I have here to start with. And yeah, let me stamp out the word yellow, and I'll just stamp it out in brown. And I'll just use these are one of my favorite stamps here. So you can use your stamps, and if you want to do painting in yours, you can stencil. I'm not saying I'm never going to stencil on in here, but if I do, it's going to be very light, very, I don't want a lot of wet medium in these books. Okay, that's just what my plan is. I'm trying to keep them kind of on the simple side where I can have room to write and journal, small journaling. Okay, so let's go ahead and just stamp out the word yellow. All right, so that's what we're going to do here. This is kind of padded enough, I think. All right, so I'm going to do, and it's kind of a, what is this ink color? Sepia, so it's kind of a light brown color anyway. You could stamp it in, you could stamp yellow, the word yellow with yellow ink on white paper. You can just do whatever you want, right? You can do whatever you want. My stamps might not be clean. They might still have some leftover other color on there. Trying to keep up if y'all put it in caps. I don't really clean my stamps, stencils, or anything like that. I know. Okay, so there's yellow. All right. But, I've got tons of alphabet stamps that I haven't used since back when stamping was, popular, before scrapbooking was popular, before, planners were popular. I got so many stamps, alphabets, and other things too that, let's use them. Let's use them this year. Let's use this stuff. Here's a piece of envelope window. Think she might be doing a collection color journal of gold. Oh, Mary. Mary loves the color. She loves gold. That would be so you, Mary. It's a TN, a small book, or a comp book, or whatever kind of book. Mary, a book of gold. That's awesome, Mary. I love that idea. I didn't pick any gold, but you never know. Okay, so let's see here. Maybe we'll just do this. Let's see. Maybe we'll just do that and have it kind of angled, a little bit showing like that. Now, let me show you the different glues that I use in these dry books, okay? The ones that I'm not putting a lot of paint and stuff in. There's different ways that you can use for glue. All right, so one is double-sided tape. This is a wider one. I also have the skinnier one, and this just got stuck on something this morning. I think this one's almost out. I got tons of these. Okay, so double-sided tape, glue stick. Yoo-hoo glue sticks are the best, and I do have some of those too. But whatever, a glue stick, or these little tabs that you can get. Let me see. Let me find the box. They're little Scotch adhesive squares. These little things like this. They're double-sided. It's like a little mini piece of double-sided tape, right? It's like a little piece of double-sided tape, or any other kind of dry glue that you have. Will work. You can also, and I do this as well, is after I've glued something down, if there's a little edge sticking up, something didn't get tacked down with the tape, then I might go back in with a glue stick, or I'll take, move these books off of here so I have some room. I'll take some masking tape and tape down the corners. Hi, Kathleen. Tape down, hi, Ambient. Tape down the corners, or your washi tapes. We have tons of colors of washi tapes. You can use that to cut the, tape down corners. I think I just might do a yellow right over here on this side. Do that and have a double page spread. So I'll have a double page spread, and I made room for 4 pages of each color. So I have yellow, then I'll have red and orange, and I'll have 4 pages. And if I need more, I'll just start a new book, because that's how many I can have. Two double page spreads, or 4 pages for each color, and then that used up the book. Okay, this is a little thin, little travelers. And again, if you want more colors, more volume, more space, get you a comp book, okay, a composition book, because then you'll have 100 pages in a comp book. All right, so I think I'll just go ahead and make this simple. Okay, so yeah, that tape's out. Let me go ahead and get a new roll of tape here. I've lots of tape left over from Christmas. Let me find a double-sided roll. Here's one of the thinner ones. Okay, so I'll just put down a couple pieces there. I'll do it a little kind of cattywampus. Do y'all ever use the word cattywampus? Not centered. And I'll put a little piece here. Do y'all have any questions or anything on collecting color? Another thing you can do is, in your Society of Idea Collector notebook, go through and make you list of things that you have in your art supplies and your craft supplies that you could break out by color. You could say ribbons, washi tapes, stickers. I'm going over here and looking around. I have all the different Post-it notes, rub-ons. And then I've got stickers, little ephemera that have colors on it. And, just little dimensional things like these little flowers. Here's a doily. It's white, but it'll go with a lot of things. Fabric pieces, paper pieces. So go through your stash and make a list of things that you can pull to use in all these projects. You'll be surprised at how much stuff you have. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you so much for the 2.9 super sticker. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks for supporting the channel. It's not Moogle Monday or Wonderful Wednesday, so I guess it's Happy Avocado Friday. Thank you so much, Ashley. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, you nut. Okay, so I just put some tape on that, and I think I'll just go ahead and just kind of do that. And I know that's going to bother some people. It's okay. Maybe I'll take some washi tape. What does this one say on here? Love, dream. It says love, dream. And the thing about doing a book like this, if you have some, kind of divided off, then you can skip from color to color. You don't have to go in any kind of order. And I thought about doing it. I thought about saying, well, in January, we'll do this color. And I said, no, let's just all do whatever color we feel like doing at the moment. Right? You might want to do yellow. You might want to do, I don't know. You might want to do whatever color you want to do. And so you just do you, boo. As Janet said, I just thought I was got to update the Urban Dictionary. Oh, Rachel and Janet are snarking at each other, the usual. The only time that I think about even putting any kind of wet glue like Eileen's tacky is, maybe a dot with a flower like this, just because I want it to make sure and stick well. But, if you have some of that heavy duty tape, the tape runners that are real heavy duty, that would probably do fine too. I don't want a lot of wet glue. I just don't want a lot of that. So I'm just going to stick that. And really, technically, you should probably lay this out a little bit before you start. Lay it out a little bit before you start gluing everything down. But I'm just kind of rolling with it. So... And so maybe that, let's see. I really like this. I'm not sure if I would rather use that or this. This has a lot of green in it. This has more cream and yellow. Maybe I'll do this here. Maybe that. So you just, play with it. Just play with it. We'll see. And then I got my rub-ons. I still have this little leftover piece of parchment. Do I want a little piece of this yellow in here? Maybe just to brighten up that yellow. Maybe I'll tuck that little Post-it note back in there. You can probably pop that tape up. Stick that little Post-it note in there just to have a little extra color there. Technically, rules, we don't need no stinking rules. And Julie, I gotta say, Julie Topaz, I'm sure she's still working on, I know she's still working on her collage books that she does, but she has been, I think it's up to how many years now, Julie? I don't want to guess, but I know it's a lot of years. Julie has done some form of art every single day for like years, even if it's just to glue something in a glue book or, something very simple. She does something creative every day. And so now over here, now see, I've got this here. I can write about things. I could make a list. Maybe I'll write that down. Maybe I'll make a list of things that are yellow, although I already have that list in many, many places. But I'm just saying you can do that too. You can write your list in here. I'm just kind of laying this out. Here's an old stamp. I think this was from 2010. This would be a good one to kind of pop in somewhere because of the, we're at another year. Let's put it on like this, maybe just to show the 2010, something like that. I got this other butterfly. Maybe I'll put that back here. I don't know. We'll wait on that butterfly. I have this other tab, this other tag. Maybe I'll do this, something like that. So I'm kind of liking that layout. What do y'all think? See, it's not a lot. It's simple. And the thing is I got a lot of space. I have a lot of space to write, journal, do whatever. Like I could even write along this little tab here. I could put a piece of, well, I don't really want this. It has a lot of pink in it, but you know, I could put a piece of yellow ribbon or a yellow ribbon. You could do a yellow ribbon. You could just put a piece of a ribbon, more washi tape. I might do a little bit of rub-ons. Let's see. Maybe we'll do some of these rub-ons on here. I have this. It looks like faux lace. Maybe I'll do a piece of that kind of behind here. The yellower one. These are a little bit green. Let's go ahead and cut that yellow one out. So I thought I would try to do a couple pages, like maybe a yellow and maybe a red. I haven't pulled anything. Well, I think I have one thing red that I pulled, and this is off of one of my papers that I bought at not the paperia. I forget what the name of the store is. Paper Source. The big sheets, the poster size sheets. I have a whole poster of these guys. I have a poster full of cats with sushi. So this might be good for the red. So maybe we'll do a red page and then go back and do a little on the collage. So I hope y'all are enjoying this. If you have any questions, I'll try to catch them again. You know, it's a lot of lurkers here today, which I appreciate, and we're going to do a giveaway too. So if y'all missed what I said earlier, I'm going to give away two of these little mini comp books to US, and I'm going to send one out international, and give those away today. So hopefully y'all will get some inspiration. So this is just a little rub on, and I'm just going to kind of tuck that behind that yellow right there, so I'll know where it is. And I'll take a little tool here and just do a little rub on. And and this is true of collage too, if you do a layout and you think, I'm going to forget how that was after I move it to glue it, move it to glue it. When I move it to glue it, oh, thank you, Ambient Landscape, for the $4.99. Oop, let me see if I can click on it. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There it is. Thank you so much. Happy New Year, Dee Dee. Thanks for all you do. Well, thank you for being here. Thanks for supporting the channel. I appreciate that, as well do the mods and everybody, the regulars here. So I know you're kind of new, so thanks for being here. Enjoy the company and everybody else that's here. Hi, Darlene. I know I'm missing people coming in. I see it when I look over. Hi, Miss Gigi. Okay, so I forgot what I was going to say. Sorry, guys. I'm on so many tracks here. I want to remember everything that I have in my head to tell you, and I wrote a lot of it down, but most of it is show and tell here. So there we go. There's a little bit of what I was going to say is, if you are afraid that you're going to forget how you laid things out, especially if you get kind of a, one that you really like and it's a little complicated, you think, oh, I'm going to forget how that was, take a picture of it. And then you can go back and look at it if you forget how you laid something out. All right. So I'm going to get some, again, I should just show you some of these they're just little tabs. You can pull one side off like this. You just pull one side off. Well, I say that. There we go. And then just stick it down, kind of rub it and pull it off. And then the double-sided square stays right there. Little double-sided square. And you just, you can just kind of peel and rub, and you can get there. It's kind of quick. And especially if you don't want to get out a whole long piece of tape or glue stick or something, it's just quick. All right, so let's go ahead, and I want to that's going to go right here. And this little square is going to go right. I think I'll tuck it underneath. All right, this one I will put tape. I'm trying. My brain is in, how many ways can I show people how to do stuff? what time and the time that we have, right? Okay, so now this is probably going to need some heavier glue. Now, if you use some heavier glue like this and your paper's thin, you might wrinkle the page a little bit. But if you're putting something on the other side, then, or you could use a staple. You could use staples too, right? You could staple this on. That's a cool look in and of itself. All right, I'm going to just kind of tuck this little flower in there, and to make it stay, rather than glue that, I'll just take some of the tape. I think I'll take a piece of masking tape, which is a little sturdier than washi tape, but then go ahead and put the washi tape on as well, just because I want the yellow, and just put a little X on to hold the little stem. Let's see. Glue book, what's the difference between glue book and collage? Well, you can, when you're gluing things down, it could be, a collage book can be a glue book, but for me, when I think of a glue book versus a collage to me has a story to it. A lot of times a glue book is just like gluing things down that you like. It's not necessarily a story, although it can be, you could have a lot of similar things. Like you could do a page of dogs in your glue book, and you'd have, that would be your theme, would be all dogs, right? I like to have a story going, so I don't just glue random things. Plus, I like to paint. I do mixed media collage, so I add paint and other things as well. But they can overlap. They can overlap. All right, so let's see what else I want here. Oh, I wanted this little, let's go ahead and put some double-sided tape on this little stamp, this little postage stamp. It's from 2010, but I just want that part to show. So I'm just going to kind of tuck it in right about there. Something like that. It's kind of like when people say, what's an art journal? What's a sketch? What's the difference between an art book, a sketchbook, an altar book, the band, all the different things, you don't need to name it. Just do what you like to do and don't worry about naming things. If that bothers you, right? Okay, so I like a little bit of this yellow. Do I just want a little piece of that maybe on there? Just a little piece of that paper just to have some more yellow there, kind of. Oh, wait. All right. So let me go ahead and put this butterfly. It's a sticker. And some of these acetate stickers, Trisha Green sent some to me. And she sent me a lot, really. She sent Denise a wad of them, too. And Denise loves them, too. She goes, Mom, they're so hard to peel. I know. Well, hey, if you want that beauty, you got to work for it, girl. You got to work for that. You got to work for that sticker. Because they are a little tough to peel. But... Oh, who's going to tell her who's going to be, I know it's 2022, Rachel. I just like it because it's vintagey. I could write down here. No, you know what we're going to do? We're going to stamp. We're going to stamp it. I don't know if this is a sticker or if that's just, I think it might be a sticker too. Let's see if this little tab is a sticker. I don't remember if this is it's a sticker as well. So we'll go ahead and peel that off. Put this down. These are, I don't think these are, I don't know, maybe these are stickers. Are these stickers? Yeah, these are stickers too. I forget what's stickers and what's not when I don't use them every day. Okay, now look at this. This is the back of that tab. Look at that. I don't know. Does it need to go somewhere? Does it need to go? I kind of like that little leftover piece of a tab. It needs to be tucked in somewhere. Maybe a half of it. Let's take half of it. Because, hey, it's yellow. So we'll tuck that little piece in there. Hi, Astrid. Happy New Year, Eve. Let's see. Katina from, I think, Texas. Anybody I missed? All right. So I'm liking that so far. What do y'all think? Does that make you happy? Now we need some more. Maybe we need some more flowers. Okay, let's move this. And I do have this little piece of, I kind of like that maybe. Maybe just a little piece of a ribbon. Let me get my scissors here that'll cut fabric. Maybe just a little. I kind of like that. What do y'all think? I kind of like that. I need something else right here. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and just twist this into a little twist. And put a piece of tape. Hi, Annie Mae. How you doing? Rainy days here, isn't it, Annie Mae? Rainy days here. Although we did have a little bit of a clear out here in the Atlanta area. Okay, so let's see. Something like that. And I want it kind of fluffy is okay, because it's thin. This is Sari Silk thin. Okay, very thin. So it's not going to bulk it up. This is already bulky enough. And I don't want to do a whole bunch of too bulky pages just because this insert goes back into my 9-fold book, right? This goes back in here. So you can see how fat this one's got that I just worked in. I've worked in this for 2 weeks. I've worked in this one for 2 weeks and look at it. So this is going to get fluffy as well. Oh, good, Rachel. Yeah. And again, I picked yellow because it was just the first one I tabbed. But all right, so let's see. Something along, oh, wait a minute. Let's go back now. I was going to say that yellow piece there, but it's a little, maybe a little bit of this lace. It's a little, let me cut it down. If I cut that lace down a little, I think I can get a little strip of that right there. And there's a little heart right there too. These are just little rub-ons. Thank you, guys. I'm trying, and I know I'm rushing. I know I'm rushing right on through everything. But, you know, I want to get as much in as possible. And then next week and the weeks after, we'll, you know, review stuff, go back over it. Y'all know me. I'll review something in a heartbeat. Let's see. Hi, Dan. All right, so I'm just going to glue that. Rub that little piece of yellow down. Let's see if it'll come off on that. There we go. There we go. And then I have that little heart. Maybe we'll just throw that little heart on here as well. There, right down here. There's a little spot for it. But I want to keep room for writing in this one. I want to make this kind of like my journal of different. It's going to be journals of different things, right? Like the first section is my words. The first book that I showed earlier, that's going to be words, definitions, thoughts on words, you know, that kind of thing. All right. What else do I want to add? I have this little butterfly here. I think we'll add that. It won't go on there, the fabric. So it'll have to kind of tuck in there. That might be a little much. I don't know. I could put it right over the top of that. That kind of looks good. Maybe a little tilt to it. I know people go, oh no, it needs to be straight. I think I'll put it, maybe I'll tuck it in. I can tuck it in or put it over the stem. Could put it over the stem like that. That kind of looks kind of pretty. So, okay, Bacola. Can put something over here. No, there's too many butterflies. It needs to go in there somewhere. All right, let's get let's peel. I've got glue on my fingers there. Let's do some peeling. All right. Miss Gigi was making I saw it on Instagram, was making a zine along with Mary this morning. Okay. It's down. All right. So something like that. Now I have room to write, journal. I could draw some little something on that little space there. What else? What else? Do I need anything else? Let's use one of these. Do I want a circle one or do I want a square one? Let's see, where's my other tabs here? I think I'll pull a yellow. Don't think I need it that big. I think I'll cut that down. All right. I'm liking that, and I think that should be done. It's tempting. It's tempting to want to keep pulling things, right? But you don't have to do it all on one page. And again, I could now sit in here and journal a list of things, you know, even small. Like I have maybe 10 things that are yellow, and I'll write with my little pen. Maybe I should do that just to show y'all. You know, this is a little, it's a little lot, so kind of a lot going on right there, but that's okay. Let's see. Let's move some of this yellow stuff out of the way. Some of the ribbon. Just make some space. This is kind of coming up a little bit. Let's go ahead and use a little piece of yellow washi. Kind of take that down. Do y'all have any questions? I'm going to take a quick break, a breath. Take a breath with my juice here and wait for y'all to see if you have any questions and check chat. So, yeah, we're making good time. 9:45. We've been in an hour and 15 minutes. I think we're doing well. I still think it needs something right here. It just needs something right here. But I don't have to do it now. That's one of the nice things about doing a book like this. You can just keep adding to it. Keep adding to it and changing it. Let's see. Hi, Becky Kalura. Champagne toast in a journal. Becky. Little sister, are you? Thanks, Tina. I'm trying to do, make sure. I'd rather have time left at the end than not enough time left at the end. At 10 o'clock, we'll do the giveaway. Okay, 15 minutes, we'll do the giveaway. So again, I'm going to do 2 US, 1 international. So if you subscribe to the channel, you're welcome to be in the giveaway. It's going to be real easy. Just, you put in a number. I do random.org, and I'll give you the rules in a minute when we go to do it. Maybe I should do a little quote, a little verse, or a little something along the bottom. We could do that. Let's see, what do I have hanging around here? I did the thoughts or seas. I'm looking here on my desk. I have little things. Oh, here we go. Here's a little one. Let's do this. All right. And I probably am going to write so small I can probably get it all in one, but I can go over to here. So I think I'll write here. I got it written down here. But you'll see how small you can write with this. And, you can also draw a pencil line if you're afraid that you're going to get it crooked. I'm not that picky. But, some people like it perfect, Janet. I mean, some people like it perfect. And you can pick any kind of quote or verse or word, definition, synonyms, lists. You can do anything you want. Okay, just fit. So see how you can write little things. I put, teach us to number our days that we may gain a heart of wisdom. So you can get a lot of writing, If you've seen people that journal in these type of journals, like I'll use Job as an example, Job's journal. he inspired me to kind of do this simpler technique. Although I know, don't anybody email me, well, so and so's done it for this long a time and blah. I know a lot of people do this kind of style, right? But I just like Job. I said I'm going to do at least one journal, one insert with the minimalist style and small writing. And that's what I'm doing. And then this one's the second one with colors, right? This one is with colors. Hi, Heavenly. Anybody else? Hedgie, Nichols. So you can write a lot of stuff. You can write a whole poem on here. Mary was doing a poem thing on her zine. Thank you, Dan. Hi, Faithful Mess. The Faithful Mess loves Job. I'd love to comment. What I forget where I was a comment. But anyway, Faithful Mess goes, oh, Dee, you like Job too? Or something like that. And yeah, so, oh, and then the other thing is don't forget we have all our different sticker books. Some of us have collected quite a few different sticker books. So, don't forget that you have these things to use as well, whether it's whatever kind you have, even if it's happy planner stickers, whatever kind of stickers that you have, don't forget about those. So make your list, okay? And I'll try to let me make a list for y'all on Monday. Make a list of supplies. I'm going to make a list of supplies to use in color. I don't want to call them color books, but color journals. I'll put that. So I'll give y'all a list of different things you can use, stickers and fabric and ribbon. Oh my. I had that little sticker there, but all right, maybe a bee. We got the little bees, maybe a little bee, even though these aren't real bright yellow, but there are, there's a lot of bees in this one. Let's see if there's some that are a little yellower than others. Not that it really matters. Maybe just a little tiny bee. Let's take one of these. And let's see, do I want to, is it going to be too, I don't want it to be too, the white part to be too obtrusive. Do you know what I mean? If it's too obtrusive, I will cut some of the white off. I'm not really seeing a place to put him, though. I think we're good with the butterflies. So, but I will make us a list. I'll make us a list. If I made a list of everything I have in colors, it'd take me too long on craft supplies. Well, that's the point, is to use it. If you have a list and you tell yourself, well, I have this ribbon. Let's pull out some ribbon. Let's pull out some stickers, some fabric, some old postage stamps, pieces of paper and tabs and tickets and flowers and whatever you have. If you pull them out, you'll use it, right? All right. So there's a yellow page. Now remember, we have our collage thing drying over here. So which would y'all rather me do right now? Do you want me to work on, maybe I should just go and work on this. If I give people choices, I get 50% of one and 50% of the other. So I think I'll go ahead and do a little painting on this. We'll set this aside. And so I hope y'all got an idea out of doing these kind of, and you can journal and write and do so many things. So I'm going to set it aside. We'll see how much time we have, because at 10, I want to do a giveaway. Now, if you want to do more stenciling or stamping, then I would recommend maybe doing some of that on your collaging. First, though, y'all know I like to do a nice background. Let me get my wax paper back. Now that the matte medium has dried, so let's go ahead and do a background. And if you have, like, if I did a black background, you can still know that it's yellow, right? Yellow is still your main theme. I might do some black and some yellow. I might do a black sky and a yellow base. Again, I don't want to spend too much time on this. So I'm, not going to do a full-on, storytelling collage like my posters, which, by the way, I should be pulling those posters out again this year, because I haven't done a poster for some months. Okay, so I'm just going to again, I use craft paint. I like Americana, Deco Art Americana craft paint, but any craft paint. So when I say acrylic paint, when you see me using acrylic paint, it's just craft paint. It's nothing fancy, nothing expensive. And so let me get out some black here. Put a little black in the sky. And I know I shouldn't probably dig into my with my hands, but I like to, so we'll just go for it. All right, I'll get some more baby wipes out. I'll probably have to go wash my hands after this because I still have glue on it from the other. All right, so I'm going to start with doing a black sky. And so because another thing about using matte medium is when you use matte medium and you go over the top of your images, because it's coated with matte medium, I'll show you here in a minute, because it's got matte medium on the piece, you can take your baby wipe and wipe away the paint on wherever you have the matte medium because it's got a coating on it, right? So that's one of the tricks to using matte medium. And I think I'll just kind of make it kind of like, what do you call it? Rays kind of coming out like that. I'll just go ahead and accentuate that. So that's one of the nice things about the matte medium is you can use a baby wipe and remove it off your image. Okay, so then I'll just go with that and let's go across the top over here. Same thing for over this cat. I could get in there with the brush. I can get in there with the brush. I'm going to go over his little body here. And or you could have painted him, you could have painted the background before you glue the cat down. So my fingers aren't that little. I'll probably have to get a brush in there. Or I might put yellow around him. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I'll do some watch hands. Let me get rid of that yellow there. So I just like doing mixed media with my collage. And again, I can't get too much in the weeds just describing and explaining my collage methods on this video or on this stream because we don't have a lot of the time, but I have tons and tons of collage videos in my playlist. So if you want to see more. All right, got to get some fresh baby wipes. You do go through a lot of baby wipes. If you collage the way I collage, you go through a lot of baby wipes. And you don't have to do it with your hands if you don't like to, some people just don't like the messy, that kind of messy. I like to get messy and it's kind of quick that way. All right, so let's go ahead and then I will get some a paintbrush in here to get some of the other. So let's might do a little streak of. Got to be careful with black and yellow. You'll get green. There's already some green in it. I could even get rid of some of that green there by going over. All right, let's see. All right, so got it all the way to the edges. Now let's get a little brush. The brush wet. All right, let's see. I'm not seeing anything in cap, so I guess we're good. All right, so I think I'm going to go ahead and make the sun shine. And as a sunflower. Might have to let it dry to get a second coat in some areas. Put my little bee down here. Go ahead and paint his body yellow. 5 minutes and the yellow ball falls for the giveaway. Oh my gosh, Barb, thank you. All right, let's go ahead and get some yellow around this cat here. I should dry that black because it's wanting to mix, of course. I have to take a heat gun to it. Oh, let's get a little black right in here. And your fingers are just your best blending tool. Number 2 is a baby wipe. I want to put some watch hands because, we got to do the time. We have to do the new year. Okay. Black in there. All right, so I'm kind of liking that. I think I want to carry some of this over, though, just a little bit of a horizon here. Something like that. I'm going to put some watch hands, so don't need too much. All right, let me go ahead and dry this real quick. All right, so while I'm drying, well, now let me dry it and then I'll tell the rules. I don't want to talk over the heat tool. Why this page is shorter than the others. Did I cut it at some point? I'm not sure. The page is just a little shorter than the one before. I don't know. I think I might have cut that page. Okay, so got about 1 minute. All right, while I'm doing this with the Posca, maybe I should get a thicker Posca. While I'm doing this, so in a minute, I'm going to type in go. When I type in go, so that's not dry yet. Hang on, I've got to dry this. Hang on. When I type in go, I'm going to have him holding on to the time here. Trying to catch it anyway. When I type in go, you're going to put in a number between 1 and 100. It doesn't matter how many people are here because it's the first person. So you're going to put in a number between 1 and 100. First person closest to the random.org without passing go. Without passing go. Oh my gosh. Without going over. Don't pass go. The first person closest to the random.org number without going over. And we'll do international first. I'm going to give away these comp books like the one I'm working in. Now, here's the rules. You have to be willing to give me your address so I can mail it to you, right? So if you don't, I don't share your address with anybody. I don't put you on a mailing list. But if you feel uncomfortable giving out your address, emailing it to me. Don't put it in the chat. You'll email me your address if you win. I don't share it with anybody, not even the other mods. Just FYI, that's our rules here. But so if you don't want to give me your address to send it to you, don't play. Okay, so don't play. Yeah, no, don't get $200, Ashley. I'm trying to clean up some of it. I got to get some more baby wipes. Hang on. So, and first person closest without going over. We're going to do international first, and then I'm going to do 2 for the USA. Okay, so let me get here. Let me get my. Okay, this is, and we're going to do international first. Don't put in a number yet until I type in go. When I type in go, then let me move this to the side so we don't confuse anybody. Okay. All right. So we're going to give away 1 international, and then we'll do a separate one for USA. All right. So when I type in go, put in a number between 1 and 100. 1 number only. If you put in more than 1 number, and the mods will disqualify you. Just saying. Okay. So let me go over here and bring up random.org. Okay. Let's spell it right. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to go to random.org. Here's our little window. You're going to put in a number between 1 and 100. Okay, after everybody puts in their number, 1 number only. Now, I put in go. You have to, yeah, go. Now, let's see. Hi, Hudson. Who else did I miss? I'm sure I'm missing people coming in. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Remember, this is international only. International only. We're going to do a separate one for USA. So if you're not in the USA, you're international. Okay? And I'll get these mailed out next week. I'm still cleaning my fingers here of matte medium. I need my craft scrubby. I have one in the bathroom to get. Okay. All right. I'm going to count down. Don't dilly-dally, dawdle. You know, I used to have a whole list of synonyms for dilly-dally and dawdle. I'll have to rewrite those down. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that's it. So let's do a international only. Let's generate a number. First person closest to 21 without going over. 21 without going over. That's the number. All right. And if you don't have live chat selected, you will not see all the chat. So make sure you have top chat. And a lot of times you will see your number first, but everybody else is going to see something different. So, different than you. So me and the mods all find the number and agree on it. So, let's see, 21. I see some 25. Let's see. Keep going. I see 18. I see 18. Did anybody get closer than 18? Barb Chicken Pot Pie got 18. Did Barb get it with 18? Did Barb? I think Barb got it with 18. Okay, so Barb Chicken Pot Pie Society. I'm going to write down Barb Chicken Pot. All right, so Barb Chicken Pot Pie Society, you won. Way to go. All right, so now we're going to do 2 at a time. So these are for USA only, and it's going to be the first 2 people closest. Wait till I type and go. Don't do it yet. This is USA only. The first 2 people closest. Congratulations, Barb. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. So the first 2 people closest are going to get 1. Okay. All right. Hang on. All right. It'll be a new number. So this will be first person, second person. First 2 people closest without going over. Okay. I know everybody loves these little comp books. They came out this year during the school supply at Walmart, And then they were sold out, and then I never saw them again. So, but the little half comp books by Pen and Gear, comp books. All right, get your numbers in. It'll be the first 2 people closest without going over. All right, get them in. I'm going to count down. Y'all have enough time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Quickly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last call. Get your number in. And stop. All right. So hang on. Let me get back over to. All right. So the international winner had 21. We're going to generate a new number. 80. The first 2 people closest to 80 without going over. First 2 people closest to 80 without going over. All right, let's see if we can scroll back here and see what we get. See if we get 80 on the nose or below. Closest without going over. Okay, let's see. See a 77. I'm looking as well. I see a 77 and a couple of 76s. I'm looking as well. It looks like Judy, Jewelry by Judy got 70. Hang on, what was it? 70. Yeah, Journal Jewelry by Judy. I call her Judy. She had 77. And then I saw 76, I think, right after that. So the next person closest, I believe, is Katrina from Texas, or Katina. Am I right? Preppy Girl got 76 too, but Katina got it first. So I think it's Katina in Texas. Am I right? I think, yeah, Katina 01 of Texas. So Katina, Judy, unless you moved, I still have your address. But Katina, I'll need your address. Let me see how she spells it. Where is it? Katina 01, Texas. Okay. So Katina, here's my email address. Grab it and email me your address. I don't share it with anybody. And I will email that. Okay. I think that's it. So it only took us 10 minutes to do the giveaway. That's pretty good. Okay, so Jewelry Judy, Katina 01 in Texas. Y'all won the comp books. Congratulations. Hope y'all will enjoy them and do either collage or some kind of color collecting in them or whatever you want. They're fun. And I'll get those mailed out to y'all next week. All right, let's see. Where are we now? All right, so because I'm fast. Well, I thought 10 minutes was a little long, but so I don't know what I did here. I think when I glued that down, I didn't mash. Oh, I left a fold in it. That's why I left a fold in it. We have a fold in time. We have a fold in time. Well, this is what will be called. But I do want to put 2022. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Rebecca, for the super chat. Love and loot from a lurker. Thank you for sharing. Great and good cheer throughout the new year. Happy New Year. Thank you, Rebecca. Rebecca 66. You're so funny. Love and loot from a lurker. Yeah, I don't know if I like wrinkle in time or fold in time. I'll write them both down. Because wrinkle in time, you think of the book. Fold in time, you think of us. But maybe somewhere on here we can put 2022. And then I'll put a little bit of a shadow here. Let's see. Let me get some pencil. There's Rachel. Okay. Put a little bit of a yellow on the watch hand. Maybe a little bit of a, just get a little bit of a center there. All right. You're welcome, guys. He's holding on. See, he's holding on. Okay, so let's just put 2022. I was going to stamp it, but I'll just write it. We'll just write it in there, and then we'll pick maybe a few colors for another color, and because we have 15 minutes. If anybody, oh well, here, let me go ahead and put. There's Jeanne's Mama 4's link to her blog that has all the what do you call it, streamers for today and tomorrow on it. So there's a list right there, and then Pacola just put up Kathy Berg's right there. She's next at 10:30 to 12:30. It's at Cat. They do their shows together. On Tuesdays, Kathy Berg and Colleen are at Kathy's. On Fridays, they're at Colleen's. But today, because it's the Stream-A-Thon, they're at Kathy's today. So there's the link. Thank you, Miss Pacola, my little snapdragon. And thank you, Mary. I just saw Mary. Where'd she go? There she is. There's Mary, who organized this for us today and tomorrow. They're next, yeah. So Mary streamed for about 3 hours. She streamed for about 3 hours this morning, doing a zine. All right, so this just shows you a way to do a collage one with color. This book in particular is let's go ahead and do 20 to 22 because it's going from 20. I started this book in 21, and again, we got just tons of collage videos in my playlist if you want to see more collage. But I'm trying to do some color ideas this year. I know Mary's the best. See, like this could be a blue page, you know. So these are just some of the ones I've done. This one's just started, you know, with just the gluing down. Did this one a couple weeks ago. And this one's just glued down. Did this one a couple weeks ago. It's our little lady in the time portal there. And then blank page, and then this one. So, and I'll just use this one when I do colors or small collages like this. So, yeah. Thank you, Devin. All right, so let's go back over here to this one, and I don't know how much time I'll have to do it, but let's go over to the red, because I did, and I have 4 pages for each color. So I have these two, and these two for yellow. Then I have, do I have more? Maybe, oh no, this is orange, and then red, and red. So let's go ahead and I'll pull some red, because the reason I was going to pull red is because I pulled these cats. I love these cats. I just love these little cats that were on the poster. And so, yeah, I want them in here somehow. Okay. So let's just see. Let's cut around a couple of cats. My little sushi cats. Let's do 3 of them. And I'll just trim. I don't want to get it too perfect. I want it to look like, oh, you just found these and maybe on a wherever, and you just want to collect them. So it's about collecting color. So whether you just find a little swatch of color somewhere, you find a little wrapper, a fruit stick. Oh, and speaking of collecting fruit wrappers and stickers and stuff, Janet, so make sure y'all watch Janet tonight. Janet is her time on streaming today is 11:30 tonight until 1:30 in the morning. She'll ring in the new year Eastern time, and she is doing a scavenger hunt. So her scavenger hunt, she's done it for a few years. I don't know if she did it last year. Janet, yeah, I think she did it even during the virus. She did a scavenger hunt, and she gives you a list of like 100 things, and you have 3 months. You have till April 1st. You have till April 1st to collect all 100 things. And if you want to do it in a composition book, do it in a composition book is probably the easiest way to collect those 100 things. I'm sure she's going to talk about it tonight, if not work on it. She may be actually doing the actual stream on the Stream-A-Thon, doing the scavenger hunt starting. Is that right, Janet? There she is right there. There's Janet right there. I think she'll be doing the scavenger hunt start tonight and working on that. And so if y'all want to be involved in that. No, I did not stamp these ambient. These are off of a big poster full of these cats. I just cut a strip of that off the poster. It's one of those big sheets of paper you pay like $5 or $6 for, poster size. So I've got 100 cats. I have 99 lives, right? So anyway, I just like them. I'm just going to pull some stuff because I like them. All right, so maybe then I would look through my washi tape. And remember, now this one will be red. So I'll try to find like maybe some red washi tape, some, and I have some like some poppy. Here's some red and black. That's fine. It doesn't have to, as long as the red is the prominent thing. Maybe I'll use some red. Let's see. Let's move these stickers here. Let me get out my little tickets here. Here's some flowers in here. Let's see what other ones I got. I like these right here. Oh, there we go. There's a red poppy look, or yeah, it's a poppy there. Cut one of those off. If I don't want the purple, I can cover the purple up with something else. Or wait, this one. Let's go with this. Here's a geranium. Let's go with the geranium. That's just all red. So these little tickets, you can get these on Amazon. Just look up Years Corridor, and there's a whole bunch of different ones. This one is botanicals, butterflies. This one is, I put them in upside down, little fairies. This one is just tickets with just some glasses, books. This one is more flowers and browns in it. This one is pastels with just plain. Then this one is more, this has different sizes, thin ones, thicker ones, different sizes. All right, so we got that, got that. Now maybe a background, maybe I want a cream color because of the cream color in the cats. I also have I know some rub-ons here. Oh, and some stickers too. Maybe a sticker or two. Let's see. I haven't pulled anything yet, so we'll go for 5 more minutes, and then wherever we are, we're heading over to Kathy Berg's. Okay. So I think just give y'all some ideas. Let's see. I got some red flower sticker. That's too pink. Let's see. We have our sticker books. We have, here's some paper. Here's a red paper. Here's a piece of red paper. Let's roll with this. Maybe I'll have 2 of them kind of overlapping there. One down here. I want it kind of off-centered here. Don't want this ticket. I want the geraniums. Some washi tapes. A couple of those. So see how we're heading that way? We're heading that way. This was out of Flow book, I think. Flow book. Flow magazine. I think that's out of the Flow magazine. Oh, let's see. Maybe a butterfly or another sticker. Oh, Mary, look. I got some gold. What else do I have? A red stamp or something red. Let's see. Here's a... Oh, there we go. Thank you, Tina. Thank you. Yeah, there's a lot in there. I mean, there's hundreds of those things. You'll never run out, you know. I'm looking through my stickers. Here's an orange butterfly. Let's see what else I can find here. Trying to find... Oh, I saw a red one. I saw a red one in my Trisha butterflies here. Where? Oh, it's a mushroom. Look. There's a mushroom. We got a mushroom down here next to this cat here. And again, I want to keep areas where you can write. But you can see how you don't have to have a lot of stuff. Just selective. Just be selective. And I just, have so much of this faux ephemera and real ephemera and over the years. I know we all do. It's a matter of pulling it out, digging it out, and I keep stuff in these like plastic snap things like this. It's just so easy to dig through. And then I have one with all my these are old, other than the B, stamps, like postage stamps. And you can buy these postage stamps. You can buy, here's a August anniversary postage stamp. You can buy these for really cheap. Hobby Lobby has them by the pack. Here's, let's see, what's this one? Not sure. I'm just digging through. All right, so how are we doing? We got 5 minutes. Any questions? Let me pay attention to the questions. Do we have any questions? Here's a little red car. I like the car. I'll put that in there. Okay, let's test. Let's see here and read chat. Anybody got any questions? Janet's putting the link there for Kathy Berg's channel. That's where we're headed. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to head out, guys. I hope you enjoyed getting some color ideas, collecting color 3 different ways in either a sketch. We didn't get to drawing. I was going to try to maybe draw in the sketchbook on the page that I just put some yellow paint down, but we'll do that next week. I at least wanted y'all to have the ideas. You can paint in colors. You can glue book. You can do TN type collecting in these kind of little notebooks. You can do collaging. There's just so many ways, and we'll cover them as we go through the year and do different projects with different colors. But if you start collecting your colors, make your list of supplies that you have. If you have, just make a list, sit down and write down everything you can think of that you have multicolors in. You got markers, you got paint, you got pencils, right? You got ribbon, you got stickers. You got papers, just so much different ways that you collect color or collect supplies that you could break out by color. All right, guys. Well, we will see you over at Kathy Berg's. I'm going to grab a cup of coffee and I'll see you guys over there. Y'all have a blessed, happy, safe, healthy new year, and stay happy, stay healthy, and stay free. Bye, guys.